Hi everyone, I'm with Rocky Aloy, who is a regional franchisor for Jim's Handyman and also a franchise owner in the Eastern region. And they've just completed, he's proudly holding his certificate in for and building and construction from the HIA. So let me just talk about this actually certification itself and what was involved and what it means now.
It's a big step for us. We wanted to get qualified, and I wanted to be part of it so I could help my franchisees in obtaining a national qualification that will enable them to grow their business and also give customers a reassurance that we're all qualified. So I jumped in on board with them. I haven't done schooling for many years, but it was a great team bonding experience. All of us got through it. HIA did a great job. The support from Jim himself was awesome. And here we are, 6 months later, and we're qualified.
That's great. So let's talk about your journey before Jim's actually. I don't know if you can talk about much about it, but were you doing prior to Handyman?
Prior to working for Handyman, I've always been on tools for many years, building with uncles and relatives and so forth. I worked for actually the public service for many years. When I left that, opportunity came up within the Gyms group in Handyman and building maintenance. Had a look at it, reassessed it, thought that's right for me, and this is where the journey started nearly 2 years ago, and got the qualification now after a lot of planning. So.
Now, with this qualification, we're talking to someone before, Nick, and he mentioned that with this qualification now, once you get a portfolio of work and you go to the VBA, you can then actually get a limited builder's license.
Yeah, that's the plan for all of us. So the first stage was getting the qualification of Certificate 4, which we've now got. Now we're going straight after this discussion, we're having another meeting with planning for the next stage, which will be to get our domestic building licence, with the plan within the next 12 months for all of our franchisees to become qualified licensed domestic builders, which means the scope of works is not going to be all minor. It's going to be anything from the basic fixes right through to a full home renovation.
That's really important for customers to know. It's not just the Handyman name. Like with any gym service, we do have the name of the division, but there's so much more stuff that your local expert gym's franchisee can do. So let's talk about some of those services, right, that people might not know about. So obviously you've got the general Handyman stuff, but what else can you do?
Well, we've now got qualifications and licensed tradesmen to do everything from outdoor entertaining areas, deckings, pergolas, gazebos. We do home modifications, renovations, bathrooms, kitchens. The list goes on. Basically anything in a domestic setting that requires alterations or repair, Handyman have the experience and the licence now to do it. Yeah.
And the great thing with gyms as well, customers might not know is the work guarantee.
Absolutely.
And you've had a bit of experience with that recently.
Absolutely, yeah. We had a customer that had some issues with the renovation. Some things went wrong about 4 years ago. So through the Gym's Builders Guarantee, we went through the process, got the inspections done, realised that yes, for the issues that they were having, we were technically at fault, which is no problems. The customer service is what we're all about. We've completed a full renovation of that bathroom, which is completed, signed off tomorrow morning.
Which is very important for customers to know is that if that was an independent person, you would have no recourse besides obviously going that, and then whatever else. With gyms, we'll sort it out as soon as there's an issue. Isn't that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one thing you can never say within Handyman or any other gyms group franchises is that gym has nutted down what customer service is all about. So customers will always get what they pay for.
Now let's talk about yourself as a franchisor. You're a franchisor for the Melbourne Eastern region out here.
Correct.
So can you just tell people who might not know what a franchisor is and actually got an interest in Handyman about how you can help them become a Jim's Handyman franchisee and what that involves?
Yeah, so as a franchisor, yes, I own the Melbourne East region. My role is really to ensure that my guys, all of my male, and we're trying to get a female on board, so if there's any lady who want to become handyman or handy females out there, please jump on board. Right. My role is then to manage all of the marketing for the franchisees, ensuring they've got enough work. Also do welfare checks on them, making sure that their health and well-being is up to scratch. It's very important for their mental health. You are working by yourself. A lot of guys do have teams, but the majority of guys work solo, so it's good to catch up with them and really grow the business. You know, we've got enough statistics here to show that the more vans and vehicles that we've got out in the road, the more work that generates. Now, right now, we have got so much unserviced work that we're palming it off to other areas if we can, but our main job is to capture all that service work. So my main role is welfare, training and support of all my franchisees, and growth. I want to grow my region to have at least 60 to 70 in my region. We have enough work to support that. So. Yeah.
So what are you looking for? What would make actually a good Jim's Handyman franchisee to you? What sort of traits, what sort of background, if anything, or what are you looking for?
Ideally, someone with a trade qualification is great, but it's not required. You know, we can put them through with HIA and get this building and construction certificate like we've all done this evening. We can assist them getting their diploma if that's what they want to do, and also the domestic building licence. it's good to be a qualified tradesman, but it's really crucial to have a good business understanding and have the ability to understand customer service, because that's what will get you caught out. We've had a lot of people over the years that have been very good tradesmen but haven't been good business people, and vice versa. So it is you do want to be both. But most importantly, have a good understanding of customer service, because that's our bread and butter. That's what we've got to do, service the customers. So if they've got good customer service skills, we can give them the rest of the training.
And can they come in on a trial day just to see what it's like, jump on the road?
Yeah, we'll do an observation day where they can go out with one of myself or another one of my franchisees. They can go and watch what they do, from quoting to actually hands-on work. They can also, at any time, book in and do the 3-day gyms induction training here at the Mooroolbark office, which will tell them everything about the business from start to finish. And then if they choose to proceed with a franchise, which is what we all hope, they've already done that part of the training. So
And there's no obligation always there.
no, absolutely not. No, anyone can do the training at any time.
So make sure you call 131 546 or just punch into Google Jim's Handyman or jimshandyman.com.au. So thanks for that, Rocky. Well done on your certification, mate.
Thank you.
And hopefully you'll become a builder of not too far future.
That's it.
No worries. Thanks, Rocky.